Hello everyone and welcome back to my next A to Z of my complete Blu-ray 4K collection, including steelbooks, prestige format items, all that sort of a thing. Now today we're going to be looking at the letter V. V for Victor. So let's get into it. Okay, yeah, so if you're new to the channel, then welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Yes, so I'm close to the end of this series now. Obviously, only a few more letters to go after this one, V. This is a bi-weekly series, but be aware that when this ends, mid-January, after that, concurrently every 2 weeks, I will be doing my complete TV, Blu-ray and DVD collection. Yes, to follow up, because I haven't included any TV stuff in these videos at all. This is primarily film, yes. So TV will come, and that might last for maybe 8-9 episodes. We shall see. So hit the subscribe button, come and join the channel, leave me a comment, share, like, all that sort of stuff, and we're going to hit the V's right now. So first up, I've got a prestige format release from Titans of Cult, and that is the comic book adaptation movie of V for Vendetta. Yeah, based on a graphic novel. Lovely release from Titans of Cult. There is like a little steel tin inside that has a badge in it, and this is a steel book. I won't get it out, I'm just going to show you it like that because it's easier for me. That isn't the only prestige one actually. And then we have a Nicolas Cage movie here called Vengeance, which would have been a very cheap pickup in possibly Poundland or CEX. I don't know which. I do like a bit of Nicolas Cage, you know, even in his crappy films, he does sort of deliver on the performance, especially when he goes full Cage. Then we have a movie called Veteran, which was picked up, obviously, as you can see, in Poundland. Toby Cabell, Brian Cox, star in this movie here with a slipcase inside. Not opened, not watched. Called Valentine the Dark Avenger. Nice slip on that. I can watch them. Now, going back to the 80s, a Kathleen Turner movie now. V.I. Warshawski. Yeah, private detective V.I. Warshawski. Kathleen Turner. In the collection. Disaster movie time with Tommy Lee Jones and the late Anne Hesh, who passed away a couple of months ago in a car accident. Volcano. I didn't mind this. You had this released at the same time as Dante's Peak, roughly. This was more sort of sci-fi kind of, you know, as in you had to leave your brain at the door. You had to suspend disbelief that a volcano went off, underground volcano went off in Los Angeles, was it? Whereas Dante's Peak was an actual volcano that erupted. So this one's a bit more fantastical, shall we say. The Villainess, very good. And this is the Arrow release. It's not the book one, just like the standard release. Yeah, but nonetheless, I picked it up cheap. And I had fun with it. Then Rachel McAdams and Channing Tatum in The Vow. I don't mind Channing Tatum as an actor. He's one of those actors that I sort of warmed to after his initial sort of come about. I realised that he's actually got decent range. He's quite comedic and a lot of fun. Tom Cruise film, Valkyrie. Fantastic cast in this. Terence Stamp. Kenneth Branagh, you know, yeah, what can I say? So, moving on now. Here we have a copy with a nice lenticular copy of Valerian and the City of 1,000 Planets. I thought the first few minutes of the film was fantastic, and it was downhill from there. But there we go. And then we have Vantage Point with Dennis Quaid. Matthew Fox, who was in Lost, you don't hear much of him today. Forrest Whitaker, Sigourney Weaver, William Hurt. A fantastic cast in that. Yeah. Moving on to another comic book movie, believe it or not. And It's from Germany, and I didn't mind this film at all, and it is Virus, Jamie Lee Curtis. I know it flopped, I know it got slated, but I quite enjoyed it. Yeah. And in a double pack, here we have a film that I really do enjoy from John Carpenter. That's John Carpenter's Vampires. Yes, it's on a double pack with Ghosts of Mars, which I've probably shown this under G anyway, but John Carpenter's Vampires. It did have a straight-to-video sequel, which was nothing or anything to even write home about, just by name, really. But yeah, so great film. James Woods, I really enjoy it. Just interestingly, if you weren't aware, Ghost of Mars was actually created from a script that was written for a third Snake Plissken Escape From movie. So it would have been like Escape from the Moon or Escape from Mars or something like that. But where Escape from LA kind of flopped, it didn't get made, and the script was sort of reworked into Ghost of Mars. There we go, just a little bit of trivia for you. Not V related, but there we go. John Carpenter's Vampires. Forget the bottom half of that box. And then we have the Tom Hardy movie, Venom. The Marvel Comics character, Spider-Man spin-off character, created by Todd McFarlane, the character. Originally a villain, turned into an anti-hero. The black Spider-Man suit came about in the Secret Wars, the original Secret Wars story, and went on to turn into Venom. Eddie Brock is the first person to hold the Venom costume for it to link to. It does link to other people. It has been linked to other people in the comic books, Flash Thompson being one. And then we have, whoops, just dropped one. Then we have a steelbook for Venom there. Nice steelbook. And another steelbook for Venom. Well, sort of. I did show this under S in my Spider-Mans, but I'll show it again because Venom is present in it. And it is a steelbook that has, basically it has in it Venom, Into the Spider-Verse, and the first two Tom Holland Spider-Man movies. That's the back of the steelbook. That's the front of the steelbook. One for each film. Yeah, Homecoming, Into the Spider-Verse, Far From Home, and Venom. So I thought I'd show that one because it's like this, it sort of spills into the V, and I've got to try and stretch these out. Not. So one more release under V. As far as I'm aware, I may have missed something, but there we go. And that is the sequel to Venom, Let There Be Carnage, which had so much potential. Carnage is a great character, but the film was pretty damn mediocre at best. Not a great film. And directed by Gollum himself. You know, yeah, you'd have thought they'd done better, but they didn't. There we go. So that is V, done with, yes. W next. 2 weeks' time, come back for W. Hit the subscribe button, join the channel, join the fun, leave me a comment, I'll reply to all comments, and I shall see you on the next one. Take care all, and goodbye.